then I'd be set.
As long as you don't have earbuds in, you're fine to do that.
Okay.
You can listen to whatever the fuck you want to listen to, as long as it's nothing vulgar.
Because what I used to do for a little while when I was working as a shelf stalker at Walmart is I'd listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that was the
but
only way I kept
imagine
staying at that job.
being basically a shelf stalker for $24 an hour, and you can take 5 hours of breaks.
Yeah.
See, you say that, and it sounds really good, actually, which makes me wonder why then is it so hard to retain people?
People don't want to work.
People or that, or it's just a lot of the people they keep hiring just can't stand to do something mindless, which is fair enough.
Well, the thing is, it is mindless, but it is also complex. Like, so if we have problems with the machine, we have operators that are a higher pay grade than us, called process techs, that come out there and help us fix the machine. So we are responsible for keeping the machines running. We are expected to be able to fix some of the problems ourselves, and process techs are supposed to train us when they come out to fix things for stuff that we should be able to fix that they're coming out to fix themselves. Um, I'm a relatively good operator. I don't call the process techs very often because I've learned to fix my machine. So I have the engagement that I am working on a like three huge pieces of machinery that each piece of machinery is bigger than a car, and I'm working on those things. They each all have their own like unique setups and whatnot. And when something's going wrong, I have to go in there, make adjustment, move servos, adjust cylinders, proc switches, teach timings and everything to fix
So
it.
then
Now,
my question
most people just
becomes
don't do that.
then why is it because you don't want to work over the weekends?
Yeah, most people don't want to work over the weekend.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
saying you specifically with the mandatory overtime, like
I don't mind working over the weekend. I don't want to work Saturday and have Friday and Sunday off. That sucks.
ah.
Have a day off, then come into work, and then have a day off, and then come back into work.
Yeah,
That
that's
sucks.
that's
Ah.
bad. I hate that kind of schedule.
Okay.
I need like 2 days off consecutively, otherwise I'm gonna go mad.
Yeah, because we work 12-hour shifts. So 1 week I work 60 hours, 1 week I work 24 hours. So this week, Wednesday and Thursday are the only days I'm working until next Monday. But because I'm second on the mandatory list, I doubt people are going to sign up for overtime on Saturday. So I'm going to get mandoed Saturday. If I was really wanting to be smart because my weekend's already fucked up, I might as well work overtime either Friday or Sunday, get myself knocked down even lower on the mandatory list, and get more money. Because I'm already getting 8 hours of pay for today. Even though I'm not working, it's a holiday, so they give me 8 hours of pay for today. So that
Oh,
means I would
nice.
Cool.
get um, 30, uh, 44 extra hours of pay on my next paycheck, basically, if I work 2 days of overtime.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. My buddy is he's a wheat runner and a miller, and he's got a bunch of like double time benefits and time and and a half on like holidays during holidays because they have to be running all through. Like the only day he is guaranteed to have off is Christmas Day. That's it.
Yep.
Everything
Our
else is
only
fair game.
shutdown, our only shutdowns are Thanksgiving and Christmas. Those are
Oh, you
our
got
only
the
shutdowns.
Valentine's armor.
Yep. But I'm going to switch to heavy armor because we may have PvP, but in the very least, we are going to have a lot of enemies shooting us. More of this in a while.
Turn out that's all of this stuff.
Are you planning on streaming then, Eris?
I'm actually already live.
Oh, well, there you are then.
since I'm not in the mood to post a boring coffee video.
Oh, there's a kiosk here now.
Where's the ammunition?
Babbage sells ice cream now?
Oh, they always have. They have a handful of flavors.
Yeah, but like not directly in the like hangar area. You had to go somewhere else for that usually. You know, there's like little kiosks here. That or they've always been here and I've been blind.
The actual kiosk thing might be a new update. Let me go check to see what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, the kiosk is an update that wasn't always there, but they wanted it to be easier to stock up.
Yeah.
So
This
they
station
added
doesn't have ammo. Okay. So I'm kind of, I don't know. Audio. Why is it so damn loud?
I feel a lot better now that I've got at least one outfit designed and looking good now for my character.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I've been having just the worst time with everything video game related that I'm kind of just I'm giving my mind over into it where it's like later on today I'm supposed to play Stick Fight. I don't want to.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
Um
can't say for myself that I've been playing many video games lately. I've been trying to. I've been slowly picking away at River City Girls 2.
someone bought me Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't want to fucking play that.
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard you mentioning it earlier. You really
Yeah.
need to get better friends because, like, you know, buying you something against the will to make you play it feels pretty shitty.
Yeah.
At this point there's nothing video game associated that I'm actually like, "Yay, let's play it." So I'm like, well, I can't just not upload and not stream. Just take the lumps.
Well, it makes me wonder if there's just something that we gotta find a way to like find either some way to make video games fun again, or find a video game that is fun.
Yeah.
Something to that
I
effect.
think a lot of your complaints are valid. But also, I think the degree in which you crash out over certain complaints is a little bit invalid. So I think it is very hard to find games that you are going to enjoy. Like I think there's a lot of good games out there, depending on the genres that you want to play, right? Um, but I think a lot of those, they're not going to hit everything that you want specifically, or they're just not your genre.
For me right now, it's just been I just don't feel like playing any video game. Like I'm just bouncing off every video game I try to play.
Yeah, I mean we've had a lot of mediocre releases the last couple years, but the game like type of games that's had really good releases, in my opinion, is like the survival craft genre. We've actually been really spoiled the last couple years in the survival craft genre. Sure, lots of slop that releases and whatnot, but those are pretty easy to identify. But there's been
Yeah.
lots of really good ones that have persisted. Icarus, Valheim, Enshrouded, and so on. There's a bunch of them that
Where are
came
we
out.
meeting up?
I'm in New Babbage.
I'm
Jason,
also in
I
New
I'll
know
Babbage.
fly
everybody.
to New Babbage.
Okay. just to make sure that we're not
Um,
just like sitting here waiting for something that isn't happening.
Yeah, I was just equipping things.
survival crafting games are just so samey. And a lot of them, when you first start them off, it's just go punch trees until you have enough resources to make the thing.
I
Yeah,
find
you're
them.
100% right. It
I've
depends on
gotten.
which game you're in.
I find I've gotten kind of tired of doing them solo, and trying to play them with friends doesn't work because there's always a guy who is just complete optimal. It's like you start off like a brand new, say, Minecraft server. I'm over here still like, I'm like, oh boy, I found iron. Meanwhile, my friend has already dug to the bottom, has like a full set of diamond armor, and is already like working his way through like end game equipment, and it's only been like 15 minutes, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's not me. I'm definitely like I suppose closer to the optimal thing, and like I play so many survival craft games, I just naturally know how to progress in them pretty well. Like even in the ones that are varied,
Yeah,
but I would say in a general sense that isn't me. I do avoid the ones that are the very super samey loops and they're just a different skin. I do think those get boring. That's why,
yeah,
like, one of my fixations of a recent survival craft is Icarus because you don't actually like, yeah, you're chopping down trees and you're getting trees, but it doesn't feel like that's constantly just what you're doing. Um, because the mining is different. Going into caves, fighting monsters feel like these aliens on a planet feels different. Actually hunting and then picking up the corpses to bring back to your butchering bench feels different. The amount of depth for base building, like the actual base building structure is lacking. There's not a lot of depth in it, but like actually setting up like electric and water systems is fun and rewarding. And there's storms. There's just constantly storms, and so like when you're first starting out trying to like work out in your first wooden or thatch base and a fucking heavy storm comes in, you're all huddled inside trying to patch the holes from the storm breaking your house apart around you. It's good fucking fun. And then you go into like the sand and snow biomes. You can't build a flat roof because snow will
Everyone's like,
build up on the roof and
shit.
collapse your building. Sounds like shit?
No, no, my game
Oh.
is running. Maybe my entire computer is just running like shit. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. You're definitely getting like your model is still running pretty fine on stream. There was some chunkiness in gameplay. It looked like.
Did this need to stay open? No, I don't think it did. Okay, so I can just close. Maybe it's the browser, because my browsers recently has been making my computer run.
Yeah, browsers have been getting just less and less optimized, unfortunately.
I think everything has.
Everything's been getting less and less optimized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like what you described sounds fine, but there's just a very distinct lack of progression.
Yeah.
I could see it working like it sounds like it's a good game in its genre, but I'm not I'd bounce off of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I would.
don't blame you. Yeah.
I
I
want
don't
a
blame you.
game that I can play with my friends where we can actually beat it and hit credits and be like, "All right, guys, good job."
So we could consider this one beat once we do the 3 planets and do the legendary hunts on all 3 planets quite easily. Because there's legendary creatures that you can do a quest line to go and hunt down on 3 different planets. And you can use your same leveled character. You just have to build a different base on each of the planets.
Let's
So that could be like the measure of success.
see.
But like I'm not saying that we need to play it, but like the game does have a lot of different paths of progression. Like you have a solo skill tree for if you are playing solo, but you have a bunch of different weapon skill trees, crafting skill trees, and so like animal taming in this game, animals have unique skill trees
You can
for
be a
each type of
Pokemon
animal.
trainer.
Basically, yeah, you can go. They've adding a lot of rideable. You can tame cats and dogs and whatnot that you can get. But not every animal you come across you can tame, but a
Are you
lot of them you
saying
can.
that I can become a crazy cat lady and just whip cats at random creatures?
I don't know how combat good cats are, but theoretically, yes. But yeah, you can
I
also
like this
breed.
mental image.
You can breed animals, and they have a unique breeding system to like give improved stats, and you would want to use animals with certain stats and traits because they do have unique traits to them as well. So they have like a super complex animal breeding system. All this stuff
It's
listed
starting to
in the
sound
base
like Power World.
Yeah, it kind of
So
does.
it's so much better than fucking Power World. I hate Power World.
Me too.
Thank
It's very
you.
boring. It's super
It
boring.
is. It is so fucking boring. I don't get why the game is so fucking hyped. I think it's just fucking starved Pokemon fans glazing a game that actually has a little something to it. But as far as
Yeah.
the survival craft genre,
I don't even
it is
know if
so
it's
The
starved
only thing,
Pokemon fans because it's like it's not a
the only thing
Pokemon
that
game.
the only thing I'd say Power World has going for it is that it has like good monster designs. The monster designs in it are pretty nice, even if they are a little bit on the derivative side.
sure, yeah.
Other than
I
that,
would
the
say
game's
that's
got
good.
really nothing. It's grindy, its progression
It's
system is bad.
Yeah, it doesn't have an interest. Like, there's no reason to explore the world. Interacting with the world doesn't feel rewarding. The progression system is extremely basic and uninteresting. There's nothing different or fun or unique about it. It's a bunch of half-baked systems. Like, it doesn't even have like all the upgrades you can do on your character that Arc does have, for example. But
Oh God, Arc is
to
fucking miserable.
it's obviously trying to emulate Arc, but it just can't do anything that Arc does. You go hunt these really cool alpha creatures out in the wild, and if you capture them, they're just worse than a regular creature because they're bigger targets with nothing to make up for the fact that they're bigger targets. So they just die quicker.
And
You
let's not even
know?
get into the fact that it was billed to me and to a lot of people as Pokemon with guns, and it's fucking nothing like Pokemon. The only thing it has in common with Pokemon is monster designs and catching them.
Yep. Yeah. No, that is because and there's only like two Pokemon or pals that can have guns anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So I'm
How did that happen?
there's
Did you just take the elevator?
I
And
got
then
in
you
the
saw you
elevator,
here?
I came to the hangar, and now I'm here.
I
And
looked
see,
away for
this
a
is
second and
why
you
I
fell
get
through the
so pissed
floor.
off all the time because there's no reality where this doesn't happen.
At some point there's yeah.
Like this is all that gaming is for me now.
Falling through floors?
Low frame rates, falling through floors, and listening to people describe things that actually sound like fun. Like my ears hear fun, but my mind and my eyes do not see or process fun.
Somehow my GameCube controller adapter got borked, and I have no idea why, and it's pissing me off. Because that's how I planned on playing Majora's Mask.
The worst part is I don't even get the satisfaction of knowing what war crimes I committed in my past life to deserve this hell. So I guess I'll relaunch.
I mean, I guess the other option is to backspace.
Yeah, but relaunching at least puts her in her hangar.
Yeah, that's true.
Gives me time to call my Perseus. But yeah. No, Power World is something that I was hyped on the idea about, and like they had a decent start. They just don't fucking do updates. Like, that's the reason why I glaze Icarus the way I do, is because they've done 220 weekly updates to the game.
Oh wow.
So there's like a such thing when you update too much.
I would agree. Yeah.
So
It
one of
depends
the
on what the
things,
updates are and how often they come. If it's like a big update, like all the time, I'm gonna be like, all right, this is
no,
fucking annoying. I just want to play the game. I don't want to update it.
no,
Right. And
sometimes it's just like
with those
a new
crafting
extra
games, you
content.
never know if an update's going to like break a server or something.
I've seen one or two people complain about that, but they're very good about not doing that. So they do in-house clinics every couple months. For example, where the like the senior devs and everybody in the studio, like everybody who makes decisions about the game's progression, has to go through over the period of like 2 weeks or something and play all of the content that's in the game, and they do like hot like actual hot live development, not that it goes to us live development, on things that they find that are pain points and struggle points that are unfun to experience. So they actively play and enjoy their own game. I
Yeah,
will
that's
say
always a
I've
good sign.
uh and so you know they honestly their game clinics, they do a really good job. They found a lot of things that like even I hadn't noticed that were problems, that when they pointed it out, it's like, oh yeah, that would have been so much better to have changed like they just did. Weekly updates can be as small as like a new gun and a new ammo type, to introducing a rework for how animals are tamed that make it in depth. And they don't typically like to rework things just for the sake of reworking things. When
Yeah.
they're reworking something, it's, oh, this is an extremely bare bones system because we launched the game with a lot of bare bones systems, 5 years ago, and we now have the tech and experience. We want to improve this, and so they start working on the updates. Like for example, one of the last updates they did was they made it where instead of having 50 fucking recipes to make cooked fish, you can use any type of fish to make the single recipe cooked fish. That was one of their updates.
I
And
imagine
they're
that was
working.
probably a pain in the ass for them to switch
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, that's why they didn't do it for their entire cooking system. Um, but they've they did it with fishing because fishing was the biggest pain point. So they worked and they got it to work with fishing, because even if something broke on that, it wasn't going to impact a lot. But they typically, I haven't experienced very many times that it breaks. Um, so my biggest armored ship is 5 minutes before I can claim it, or we can go with a smaller ship because the big armored ship, it's not really going to be great for PvP inherently, but it
What do
is
we need a ship for PvP for?
going to some of the locations. There might be people waiting around asteroids or certain locations with ships. This ship would give us a lot of survivability if somebody tries to shoot us. So if somebody shoots at us, they're not going to kill us.
Let's see. Um, you guys have ammo already?
Us into a more aggressive area safely.
Oh yeah, speaking of servers, we could get people together and who are interested enough in it. I wouldn't mind hosting a Space Station 14 server and hosting a couple of rounds, teaching everybody how to play, and then we could try going from there. I don't know if we can garner enough people to get a good round going, though. That'd be the
I've tried gathering people for different games. Never works out.
yeah. That's usually been my experience too.
Do you guys already have
Random
ammo?
strangers. I have some ammo, but I'm gonna wait to buy ammo till we're at the locations because if we die due to the AI, we're gonna lose our ammo. So I'm gonna have ammo bought on site.
Okay. I guess.
In that case, I'm gonna switch weapons.
3 minutes,
I don't
and
feel
the
like
ship will
using
be
a
claimed.
LMG right now.
I think of what? Don't really need anything.
Ooh, actually, I just got donuts on my way home from work. I'm gonna go eat some.
Three minutes to go. Okay. I was really hoping that half sword would come out and just function. But if
guess it
people with
doesn't
powerful computers are complaining about extreme performance and stability issues, then I'm like, oh well, I don't even need to waste my time.
Shit.
Yeah, I haven't looked at Half Sword because it's super heavily advertised, so it tells me the game is either going to be a flop or it might actually release good, but then I'll hear that it's a good game anyhow. But
Hello, Yordle. I have over 100 hours in the half sword demo.
I wasn't a huge fan of
Damn.
it, but I didn't think it was horrible.
It's just really satisfying to cut people in half. I've played that demo to death and back.
I remember watching you play a good chunk of it.
I was playing it last night, actually.
It looks like they've added a lot more of like locations to fight in, which look nice.
Yeah. But the problem is that those locations are horribly optimized.
What's the game run on? Is it UE5?
Yes.
Oh, that explains why it runs bad.
Yes. And because of the way that they made the maps, they're massive maps, even though you're only fighting in small parts of them, and that's a big contributing
Oh, that's
factor
not
to its
helping.
performance issue. And everyone's confused because it's like, this is basically a fighting game. Why did you need to create an entire world like you were making an action adventure game?
The only thing I can think of is that that's how the map came. Like, it's a pre-made map, and that's how the map came. And instead of just deleting chunks of it, they just dumped it into the game. It's the only thing I can think of.
Possible. No, they did construct those maps. They're not asset flips.
I do appreciate you for reminding me I had donuts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the thing I'm working on for you, Eris, is almost done. I just have to
What
make
was that?
the pattern. The thing I was working on for you is almost
Uh-huh.
done.
Woo!
I just need to work on the one. I just need to draw on the pattern on the one side of it, and then it's off to weight painting.
That's exciting. Because well, not obviously. I plan on using it to start off Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm going to blitz through that game as fast as I possibly can, and uninstall
So
it
you
so
don't
I
have to
can
play
use
it
it for
as
other
much?
stuff.
This is a really good, nice skin. I really like this skin.
It's got a surprising amount of hate from all the basic bitches who were just like, well, why didn't you just give us a black and gold skin? I'm like, dude, marble, white, and gold look so good.
I can't help but associate it with Warframe, though.
That's fair. I can see why. Anybody want to get on the lower gun?
I guess I will.
I'll take lower gun.
All right.
One of my problems with this game's ship designs is like they make ships that are supposed to have relatively large crews, and then they have these tiny ass
Right.
elevators.
Yeah. Are we on the right
Oh, yeah,
floor?
this one, yes. You just have to go across. It's at the very front of the ship.
What size ship is this?
That's
It's a large ship.
It's so it's crewed with a group of 4.
Only 4 people?
Mm-hmm. You
Well,
get
I
the
found the
pilot, 2
aperture.
gunners, and engineer. There you go.
I guess I'd have to look into like how ships are laid out as well in order to really get it like current like watercraft ships and submarines in order to really accurately say how good the layout is on some of the ships in this game. In terms of video game, it's annoying that elevators are so small, but
Now, you usually wouldn't get elevators in ships, and you
yeah.
would have a lot more cramped spaces than what this offers.
I like the design of this
scroll-
ship.
If you scroll on your mouse wheel, you'll swap between the cannons and the miniguns.
Medusa cannon, Mantis.
Mantis are your miniguns, Medusas are your big ones.
These are both
Ballistic.
ammunition.
Yep.
Can you put lasers on it?
Not the cannons, no. Because it's specifically balanced around being bespoke. It is the highest damage gun in the game. It's got 13,000 DPS
Hmm.
per set.
Isn't this supposed to be a medical ship?
No.
This is a gunboat. This is an anti-large and sub-capital destroyer.
Gonna need to get one of these.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to put it into the game, but it should be in the game in a month or 2. I hope it's not Wicklow.
Oh god, don't even say that. It hurts my
Yeah.
soul to think about.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I
I'm
could
all
see
cool
them
with them
doing-
making a Wicklow version, but
Yeah.
please let be a UEC version. Or introduce a new merchant. I don't care. I'm just tired of Wicklow because half the gameplay loops that Wicklow does don't even work.
Right. And it's just, in general, a pain to deal with. Like, traveling around the galaxy and gathering this and that part and stuff. I get the idea behind it, but the way that the system is currently implemented, everybody would prefer to just go to a store and pay money for the thing.
A lot of the casual people who don't really care about the final product of the game would, but most of the people who want the final product that Star Citizen's trying to build, we do want a crafting system. We do want reputation merchants, and not. And I totally agree that not every ship should just be available for AUEC, but that does not mean I like Wicklow. I do not like the design and the philosophy behind Wicklow, and that is something that
mean,
the community echoes.
if you're
Wicklow
gonna
is
have
great for variants and for very specific, like maybe some select large or capital ships, like something. It's got to be really special if you're gonna go across the whole fucking length of the galaxy multiple times for one thing.
I mean, if you're gonna have reputation vendors, that works way better.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You need to work and build up your reputation at Hurston, which is a very militaristic, kind of fascist, Nazi-esque faction, unfortunately. To gain, you need to build up a reputation there with a faction there to get access to the Perseus, because the Perseus is a military ship. But if you wanted to get the Apollo, a medical ship, you would go to Microtech, who is known for biological sciences. And you
Right.
build your reputation up there.
I just hope they don't fuck it up, because I've seen the reputation systems already borked in a space game. Elite.
We already have
cough,
reputation.
cough.
But I mean, yeah, the reputation system is there. Make that instead of this weird alien that you have to bring a bunch of random bullshit to on your fucked up freight elevators.
Well, that's because they're trying to fix stuff like that. They're trying to fix NPC interactions, working on mission turns. The biggest thing with Wicklow and why they did Wicklow is because they were trying to figure out a way for people to turn in physicalized items for missions. To try to get crafting out and for mission turn-ins and have physicalized rewards for mission turn-ins. Because like we're going to do CZ, Z's been in the game for like 6 months before Wicklow or whatever, a couple months before Wicklow. And they have physicalized rewards, but they're not bound to you until you store them. So it's like you claim a physical reward for doing it. Whereas with Wicklow, it is bound to you and given to you, and it's anything from armor to all kinds of stuff. They used Wicklow to try to as a way to get those mechanics working and involve players into the gameplay that they were introducing. So I get why Wicklow was a necessary evil, but I hope it's not a evil that they think they need to keep.
Yeah. I get why they would want to do it. It's a great way to force players to interact with the system that they're working on, and we are essentially just unpaid beta testers, or alpha testers in this case.
They can call it whatever they want. This shit's been out for years.
Still better than Power and several games. I'd rather play this than Elite Dangerous or Eve any day.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of those
by
games.
They're going by the basic nomenclature for how what it determines an alpha, what determines a beta, and what determines full release. Alpha is not all the systems are in place. Beta, you have all the systems in place. Some systems are starting to be dropped, etc., and refined. And then full release is everything you want done, and you have a viable product, viable commercial product. That's the ideal, of course.
Yeah.
We can all think of examples where that didn't happen.
1.0 is going to be a beta release because the systems are going to be there. They're just not going to be done in like their final iteration.
Yeah. As long as the basics, like the generally to be considered a beta, you just need to have all the systems that you planned on in the game in some form.
Yeah, like base building is going to be coming out to the game probably next year. If they're trying to meet their actual release goal that they set for themselves.
I thought that they said that this year was base building.
No, this year is crafting. crafting instances, command modules on ships, which means you can detach from a part of a ship and fly away. That's coming out in May. But yeah, crafting comes out in March, at the end of March. Base building, they might talk about it at the end of the year. Probably unlikely. I really don't see base building releasing
Well, I
this year.
would imagine that they want to get crafting into a better spot, released and into a better spot before they think about base building, because I imagine they want to involve crafting with base building.
100%. Well, crafting's already guaranteed to be out. It's been working extremely well in all the tech demos that we've done crafting in so far. The only thing that they're really waiting for on crafting is for the inventory rework to be done, which, God, like, as long as the inventory rework doesn't bug too much on its, like, PTU releases, that's, like, cream your pants worthy inventory update. People are still trying to bitch about it because they're like, I've seen so many people want Project Zomboid inventories.
Huh.
All your Super Sim fans want these, like, convoluted, hyper, like, just walls of text
Yeah.
for inventories. And no, just no. Like, they'll
I
need to work
actually
some on the...
think that Project Zomboid has like a pretty decent inventory system.
So it's going to be similar to it in the aspect that I can stand in a room and every inventory within, like, so you know the one SCU crates? How
Yeah.
big those are?
Yeah.
Everyone within 3 of those of me, I can open my inventory and access all of them simultaneously.
I don't know. Well, that'll probably be problematic. That's not necessarily what I mean, but as far as it just being a menu, just make a menu. God damn it, just make a menu.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just please take the easy route for once, please.
Like, I've seen
not
screenshots
bad.
of the inventory rework, and it's just like a bunch of images and shit all over the screen, and I'm like, God damn it, you don't need to. I just need to know if the thing is in the place.
I
I
mean,
just
with all the
want
searching,
some
that'll
things
be
to be
very easy to do.
simple and easy to understand. I want to have more, like, the basic design principle behind every game should be less time in the menus, the better. You want to
Right.
interact with the game more than the menus in the game.
I think the menus are organized very well now that they have, like, literal search bars and everything. And when crafting comes out, you won't have skinned items in your inventory anymore. You're also not going to be carrying around 50 sets of armor and guns, because you can just go pull up your crafting station and just craft the gun and ammo that you want. So that
It's
will
gonna be
declutter
the kind of
inventories a
thing
lot.
that if I saw it, I know I'd be tempted to bitch about it, but it's at the end of the day, it's gonna be the kind of thing where I just need to get my hands on it and play with it
Yeah.
for a bit and get used to it.
I think you
Because
guys will still
Yeah.
have complaints about it,
I'm
100%. But I think
I'm
it's way
resistant
better
to
than what we have.
change in a lot of cases. Once I finally get used to like a UI, then I'm like, all right, I'm happy. Don't change it. Don't move my cheese.
I
I'm
have a
saving
couple
that.
of concerns about the crafting system, but
It's very rudimentary. It's not actually that complex.
I mean, as far as them saying like, "Oh, crafted weapons are always going to be better than stuff that you find or buy,"
Eventually, yes.
I
Yes,
think that
at later
that's
tiers of crafting.
terrible.
Yeah, in a
Well, I don't.
game that doesn't have an auction house yet,
Yeah,
it
100%.
means I'm forced to interact with the crafting system, and if I don't care to craft, I don't want to craft. I'm always
I
going to be left
think
behind.
in a science fiction future where factions are militaristic powers, the fact that some space goober can outdo their manufacturing. Not quite.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what
So
you're
the
saying.
the manufacturing that they're selling to the mass public, sure, they could outdo that. But their in-house manufacturing for their own people, probably not. But they just want crafting to be the like end game of like what you are investing in to like complete your characters and whatnot. It is not intended to be much more. Like it's not going to be a thing you have to interact with. You'll be able to play the game and just not interact with crafting if you really don't want to.
I'm just
It kinda
worried
depends on
that
your gameplay loop is what I'm worried about.
I'm
Like, if
just
you do
worried
ship
that I'm gonna
combat,
get
at least
deleted by somebody who's like a crafting nerd. And it's like, oh, of
yeah,
course you
that's what I was
lost.
about to bring up. If you're when crafting first comes out, it's gonna be a matter of like only FPS weapons. So if you do anything FPS related in game and you come across another player, you're probably fucked because they have something
Well,
crafted to the nth degree.
when crafting comes out, it's not right now. It's not going. It's like it is just going to be armor FPS stuff, but it's not going to be any tiers. You're just crafting basic guns at the moment,
Okay.
and you'll be able to slap any of the skins that you've owned and or unlocked on. Yes, there will be crafting tiers. You'll have to go and put in the effort to get the unlock the blueprints and everything.
If I can at least get like the same, like if there's other routes to power, like because if I hate the crafting system and the crafting system is something I just have to interact with, then the game's a lot more miserable as a result, right? But if
Right.
I can get a similar tier of equipment through rep grinding instead, just as an example, then I'll have no problems with it.
Agreed.
That's fair. I do not know their plans for it. I think they plan for it to just be player trade and whatnot. Like you'll be able to get some gear from rep grinding and like merchants.
Or at the very least, I should be able to just go to an auction house and buy whatever I need.
Yeah, they really need to get player trading set up in game, 100%.
Because that's like one of the biggest things that's missing in this game is just the player economy is almost non-existent.
While we're like on the subject of like crafting and FPS stuff, I have been having an absolute miserable time trying to do FPS missions. Because every base I fly up to will destroy my shit with their indestructible turrets. So I have to park 700 million miles away and then hike to the location before I can even start the FPS stuff.
Depending, you can typically tell which type of missions do that if you know what to look for. Also, they're not indestructible. They are high health. I actively destroy them depending on what ship I'm flying. This ship would very easily have a easy time of destroying them. So we just fly up, blow it up from outside of the range that they could shoot us, and then just land.
Next time I try one, I'm taking my A2. I'm gonna try and bomb them.
Bombing is going to be, but
Because I can get bombs on a stationary base, but I tried it
The only
and
other... Go on. Sorry.
the turret just didn't die.
The only other thing I would suggest is to try just getting a really stealthy ship, just so that you don't get targeted by the turrets and you can get in a little bit closer. But I don't know what the range is going to be like, even on a stealth setup for the turrets.
even with the stealth
'Cause
setup,
they don't do a lot of
about,
FPS missions, right?
They will still probably detect you within 5 kilometers. So yeah, it's not with those missions. You typically land 10 kilometers out
Jesus.
or behind terrain, and then you take a land vehicle and drive up. So
Oh, are we picking up ammo and stuff here?
No, we should go ahead and set a respawn just in case we like hit an asteroid, an invisible asteroid, and blow up.
Okay.
But I'm having to store the vehicle and unstore it because going through the wormhole fucked up the quantum.
Oh, fun.
Let's see.
So yeah, I can't quantum to any location at the moment.
Quantum's been a lot more buggy this patch, I've noticed. Like, I've been getting a lot more quantum-related bugs, or ship just won't, and missions aren't giving, like, a quantum jump point to go to.
Ever since they quote unquote stopped their year of stability to start going back to features, the game has started going back down the drain.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they have all these like playability and content things in the game now, but they constantly are breaking and not working. So what's the
Yeah.
point of that content if it's not content I can play?
Right. I mean, like, look at the worm. Right?
Yeah, the fucking worm fight's been broken for fucking ever at this point. Like, it's been broken for almost 6 months straight, and it's just not been in a playable state.
Yeah. And it makes it even more difficult when they're just like, oh, hey, by the way, go to Wicklow.
Yeah, so Hathor's been like it might work for a week or two on a patch before it typically breaks. QV sites, it's a 50-50 chance when you go there
Okay,
that
the
the
hospital is
elevators
over
are not
here.
going to work. The cargo elevators. But the actual QV sites themselves, they work, and those give really good ship components. You'll find ship components that people are like trying to sell for 20 or buy for 20 million. You can still do, but if the freight elevator is broken, you have to move it through the actual like personal transit elevators, which I think you can imagine how much of a hell it is to try to take the elevators, throwing yourself in with a box.
Yeah.
I've basically decided I'm not really playing this patch until like unless I have other people wanting to play.
Yeah. I've been playing occasionally, usually with people, this patch as well. Like, one of my buddies just got back into the game after, like, years long break. Like, the last time I played with him and he played, it was before, like, ship wipes were still happening, and he had every ship in the game that you could buy with AUEC, and now he's down to, like, 2 ships.
Alright, come here. Parties got bugged because we went through the wormhole.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I left the party. I left the party and sent you an invite. I'm gonna send each of you an invite, but we gotta do it in person, I think. We are by the window, Eris. Where you at? Oh, I see you.
Perhaps.
There we go.
Because the guy that I was just telling you about, he's only ever played this game solo, and he's like a long time backer of this game. Like he wasn't like original Kickstarter, but it was just after that he found out about the game and supported it.
That's how I went through Hera. I played that game
I know
completely solo.
he still remembers. I still remember him showing me the game back when the game Star Citizen was just more or less a shipyard where you could look at your ship and that's about it. Like nothing was even flyable.
Yeah, like I like to give this game credit. They have fixed a lot of the stability problems in the game. Like, so the year of stability was a year of stability, but the year of content that it was supposed to be as well just doesn't work. So, like, for example, I die in elevators way less often. I have 30Ks way less often. My ships just, like, I could actually use freight elevators 90% of the time without any problems, or the freight elevator is just broken and I can't use it. It doesn't eat what I put on the freight elevator like it used to. But it is still.
I almost wonder if they need to adopt like the old Intel system for how they operated, if you are familiar at all with that, where they had a tick-tock system where 1 year would be a tick, which would be build a really powerful CPU and CPU architecture, and then talk, which would be like
Refine.
optimizing it as much as possible and fixing all the squashing bugs and things. I probably got that backwards, but
Yeah.
principle's still the same.
I think that's a really good idea. I think because of how much funding Star Citizen has had, they've just constantly nonstop been pressured for features, and they've been pressured so much because, you know, people come and it's like, oh, this game's been in development for blah blah blah, why isn't it out yet? Well, they can continue trying to rush those features to get the game out, but they're trying to develop those features to be good features and developing them in ways that the actual players are going to enjoy. That's why they release at tier 0 and tier 1 versions of features before fully releasing those features, so that way we could sit there, play, get through the pain points, and be like, we don't like this, we like this.
I mean, it's also had a troubled development, and that always adds time. Like, them switching engines, for example, slowed them down a lot. Having to stop and work on Squadron 42 rather than being able to outsource it didn't help. Having to swap engines for Squadron 42 didn't help. Like, there was a lot of things that have slowed down development, for sure.
The biggest contributing factor to all of this game's issues is the fact that it's basically being developed backwards.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Like, we're getting excited for an inventory rework.
Well, in a lot of cases, you'll get scenarios where you need to have the framework of something in there first before you can start to interact with some other elements of it. And then things get reworked in development all the time after the fact, right?
Right. But, I mean, when you consider the fact that...
This is one of the few games where we get to see the alpha, and we get very familiar with the alpha. A lot of games that will be like alpha release, it's a lot closer to a beta release. There's a lot more finished UI elements. There's a lot more this isn't changing anymore kind of thing. Whereas this has had so many overhauls, it's not even funny.
True.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem with this game is just it's overly ambitious in a lot of ways. It won't do anything in an established manner. It'll do it in the most pain in the ass way for them to do it, all to achieve the same effect as if they just cut a few corners.
Scope creep is a massive problem for this game. And then
at the end of the day, I'm still going to play the game either or. It's just interesting to see why they're. It's just like whether you like Star Citizen or not, it is an interesting case study in game development.
Sure, absolutely. I think the hold that Star Citizen has speaks volumes to the games industry, because if there was any other MMO or live service game worth a shit, I feel like there'd be a significantly higher amount of people who would never bother with Star Citizen.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the problem inherently, though, is that there is competition to Star Citizen, but Star Citizen is doing stuff that none of that competition is doing. It's taking it to a significantly more grand scale, because if you want FPS and whatnot, and you want like a first-person space game, you do have that in Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky, and for a lot of people, that's enough. That they're perfectly content with that. But anybody who wants something more than that, or something just better than Elite Dangerous, Star Citizen, even as buggy as it is the best thing.
No, no, no. I'm not even talking about that. I'm like, for example, if Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn were at its peak right now, instead of like in its dying state, if it were at its peak right now, I would laugh at you for
I'd be
mentioning
playing
this
that
game.
game right now. We would
We
be
would be
having
there.
a conversation about, oh man, I haven't been getting into video games lately because I'd be sitting here playing Final Fantasy 14.
We would be in the
Tumbling
middle of a
around with
dungeon.
Aeris.
I'd probably join it because I'm content to play other games. Like I'm not some white knight for fucking CGI. I think those people. I think anybody who white knights for any company is fucking stupid because company doesn't give a
Oh,
fuck.
I agree.
We got a target.
Oh shit.
We opening fire, or are we?
That's a
It's an Avenger
NPC.
Titan.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
an
an
NPC.
NPC.
They have a space in their name. But yeah, go ahead, delete them. We
They are
can as soon
not.
as we're within 5 kilometers, your cannons have range. It's a small target, so yeah,
They're
you're
gonna
in
be
range.
hard to
Just shoot.
hit with the cannons, aren't they?
That's fine. We have 900 rounds.
Fair.
Yep,
Dang,
you killed it.
I didn't even fire a shot.
Yeah, Des only hit with one group of bullets.
Its
I'm getting
shields
those
didn't look like they
cannon
were up.
targets. That makes me think that it's not an NPC, but I don't know because I can't see their name.
This one doesn't. It's not showing a name, but it's flying like an NPC.
Okay.
Oh, so actually, let me turn so that way you have line of sight. Do you have sight of it now, Ayers?
Yeah.
Cool. I forgot for me to be able to reliably give you both line of sight, I have to basically keep it on the port or starboard side.
Try this one.
It's satisfying, is it not?
I should have started with that to begin with.
You really should. Imagine actually like how easy it is to hit larger targets. Hmm.
Yeah, okay, this ship's alright.
This is one of the best ships that Star Citizen has recently developed.
I agree.
Oop, turret. Shoot the turrets for me, will you guys?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm gonna start taking us back out of range, so let me...
I just hit
There's a lot
us.
of turrets.
I need to turn face. Woo. I didn't think the station was going to aggro. Usually these stations here don't aggro, but today it decided it wanted to be spicy. So,
You see how quickly it chewed through our shields, though?
yeah, I didn't have the shields frontward facing, and that is a lot of guns. But if you notice, the ship isn't particularly red. I am gonna go now, go to my shield management and make them more frontward facing. So there we go.
I
the
really need
shield-
to watch a video on the engineering and all the ship changes as a result of that.
Yeah, God, like this is a situation where it would have been perfect to have an engineer. I'm gonna try to find.
I
when
did
you're
bring
aiming
a
at
repaired multi-tool.
recommend right-clicking. Thank you for that. Because you can zoom in on and like it will auto adjust to hit what you're zoomed in aiming.
Oh, yeah,
on
it
when you're
does.
right-clicking. So you don't have to like try to pip the movement of my ship. So you just hard aim on the turret, wherever the fuck. I do
I'm
not
not
know
seeing
why
any
Can't
targetable
even
turrets
see.
right now. Seeing a lot of ships out there.
Okay, I got it. We got one 2 kilometers in front of us. I'm gonna shoot at it with my gun. Do you
Are
see
we
what I'm
just shooting at neutral ships, or are we shooting at turrets?
No, we're shooting at turrets.
Okay.
Think
So
is
they're
that
going to
one?
be unknown because of a fucking change that they did. Just need to lower us where we're not in range of those other turrets.
Oh, there's one.
There we
Oh, got him.
Try to use the cannons for this because it'll destroy it really quick. It might not be actually visible to us. We might be shooting at the foundation underneath it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like I'm hitting a strut or something.
Go. Should be able to hit both of them now. I need to aim a little bit higher up on that. Yep, you guys
There's
got
I
it.
one.
got one.
That's another
There's
one.
two.
Dead. So there's one on the right and one on the left. That one on the left is kind of like halfway behind the strat.
Yeah.
So let's focus the
I'll
one on the
just
right.
go for the one on the right.
Yeah.
On the right,
The one on
okay.
the left blocked right now. Yeah. It can't shoot us even.
Okay, I
Alright,
got the one on the
that's
far
destroyed.
right.
Going to perimeter around. You should be able to hit that one in front now.
Come on.
There we go. Trying to shoot at like pixels on a screen. Okay, I got it. Now it's just these two.
One.
There you go.
I wasn't aware that this was even a part of the contested zone debacle.
Yeah, so this is to get keys to get through some of the doors. We only need 2 keys to do the entire run through. There's 2 of these locations. I'm going to go ahead and redistribute the shields back to normal real quick. Alright. Let's go ahead and disembark the ship. Remember to close all doors behind you so we don't have people boarding. Sitting out of the top of the ship.
I'm really not fond of this head glitch that I keep getting where I just can't move my mouse.
Does Z fix it for you?
No.
Going into your inventory and exiting might?
No, I just have to just wait a bit and it just kind of fucks off if
Mm.
I just let go of my mouse for a second. That's the only thing that
Okay.
I've found that seems to fix it.
people usually aren't going to be ratting up here at the front. It's always possible.
Sitting here
There's a button
pretending I know
confirm
what I'm looking
status.
for.
We're looking for a keycard printer. You should be familiar with those, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for a red one.
I like how you can confirm status on a guy who's obviously dead.
Yeah, there's a mission where you're searching for him, and he was last seen in
Oh, okay.
X general area.
Let's see.
I'm gonna say I just want the computer, like your heads-up display, to just point at him and go, "Bitch is dead."
Pretty much.
No, nothing up here.
I'm just following you so I don't get lost.
Trying to be thorough and because if I can find a way to get like an angle or be above someone, then somebody else can as well. So even if there's nothing in the directions that I'm going,
Alright, yeah, that side's a dead end, but it's good to check. I'm gonna start moving towards the primary objective.
okay, so there's nothing. You said the side's dead end?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back, Des.
Usually most people are going to be riding on the spawn. We got NPCs. Get fucking blown up, motherfucker.
Is there NPCs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's Firefox controlled territory here.
I thought it was fire rats.
Fire rats, something like that.
Good old chlamydia rodents.
Hello? Gun?
You were shooting a beam for me.
Looks like they're above us.
Yep, there's a way to climb up over here. There's a couple even further tunnels above us. Mostly just looking to give you guys a then there's some lootables up here. Then there is an additional climb space right here. The grenades today. Yeah,
No
10
pickles,
there's
Des.
all space to your right.
I didn't find any, but I do have one on me.
I knew it.
You know, for emergency pickle situations.
The enemy was not above us.
Can I get somebody to come to this door for me?
Sure thing.
Power this
What do I
door.
gotta do?
I'm gonna restore power to the door. You're gonna go through, and then I'm gonna remove the power. You can exit once you're in there. I just don't want to permanently consume the fuse.
Okay, I'm in.
Good. There's a fuse in the back of the room and some loot crates. But you could also
I got
just
the
open the door
fuse.
for us. So yeah, we'll go ahead and loot the crates. I'll start getting the next door open.
Nothing in there. Just nothing really.
Yep, it doesn't have good loot. It's just a
Yeah, it's not even something exciting like a stuffed animal or something. You know, the kind of thing that I'd be excited for, but not not really anybody else.
Is in this room. Got NPCs. Pushing right.
Clear. Right.
Too heavy of gear to make that jump. Iris, you said you weren't wearing a LMG, right?
Nope, I'm not wearing LMG.
Can you sprint and jump across that gap?
Yep.
Thank you. And then you'll be able to jump across and get into the scan room. There's another way in there. It's much further. That's the quickest way in.
Explosives.
Then when you can open the door, I'd appreciate it.
I can't destroy them?
Oh, is this door not openable?
Huh?
I don't know. Does that seem?
Oh, there we go. Just needed to give it more juice. Alright, what are we working with
Oh.
here? Is there a way I can let you guys in?
That might have been a door that I was standing at, but I'm just going the underground way now.
I feel like you should probably be the one to grab this card.
Forgot that this was only an exit. They changed it. Yeah, no,
Oh.
I'll have to have you let me enter the door, or
Okay,
you'll have to grab the card.
I grabbed the
Is there a
card.
door in there that you can open?
And there's 2 cards we need, right?
Yes. We just need 2 of these red cards. There's another location that
Oh,
prints them.
there was
so
a
we
door
can
right
just go
here.
to the next location. Yep. It's all good that you've got the key card. It doesn't hurt anything. Now we head back to the ship. We're going to go to the next location to do this, just so that way we have the key cards. I'm gonna have to look up which location needs key cards because it's been a while for me to remember which one is
Did
which.
we already get the other key card?
No, I
Go
got
to
the one here, but we're gonna get one more.
Oh, I thought we. Oh, I thought there was like 2 key cards that we got on a single location.
Didn't think that they would respawn that quickly.
No, he was a civilian that was hiding. Well, civilian. He was a member of the faction that wasn't armed.
I mean, it's only a war crime if you get caught, right?
There is no criminal system here. Well, there's a criminal system, but there's no like criminal observance system.
Let's say, don't those things blow up?
You would dare violate the Geneva suggestions in space?
No, I don't have the option to.
Think of the
promise you.
consequences.
In the great vacuum of space, nobody can hear you sin.
Alright, time to get the pleasure boat out.
Our ship is
Okay.
being attacked.
Yep.
Looks like the turret respawned.
Yeah, that's not usual. Doesn't look like they're hitting shields either, so let's just fly up to the top. Get, alright, well, you guys left the docking collar open? You did.
Daz did
Well-
it. I was out first.
The good news is nobody took our ship. The bad news is our ship is probably on fire.
You've got a repair tool, right?
Yeah.
think that was a soft death of it right there.
Really? No, we still have gravity.
Yeah, you have gravity. But my I don't have power. The power's just got destroyed.
Oh shit.
So, one
Are we just
second.
hosed then?
No, you have a
we
repair
can
tool, didn't you?
it. Yeah, you need to start.
Where's the power on the ship?
Could show you. Yeah, it's getting destroyed faster than I can use it.
I'm trying to find where the power generators are. Repairs not needed. Cannot repair.
Going to probably be.
Repairable damage detected, and I'm repairing it.
Yep. All right. Cool. That's enough for me to move.
Unit system.
Go to a place and get some repairs done real quick before concerning ourselves about the next location.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably pick up some more repair juice.
There's some on the ship.
Oh, okay.
And if you
I've
go
only
into
got like the one small container that I stuck
yeah,
on
if
the
you
repair
go
tool.
into habitation, there's just some going to be sitting there.
Oh, okay.
But we might as well do
I
one of the locations while I go to land and repair.
the
Well, that's exciting.
torpedo loading. I found some component compartments, but I don't think that has to do with like repairing. The ship has torpedoes?
Yeah, it has 20 size 5 torpedoes.
Damn. I was thinking that there might be a fire.
There might be. It is shutting stuff off on me.
Oh shit. Is there a way to tell what's on fire or where the fires are?
Engineering terminal?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm at the engineering terminal now. The docking bay door is damaged. Hull and armor at 0%. And we're losing life support. But I don't know where any of that stuff is.
I mean, there's the map in the top left.
The life support is just trying to fight to come back up.
Mess
Okay, so
hall,
when you have over.
man turret.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different menus as well. There might be a button for emergency.
I am out of repair juice.
Oh, good. We're flyable at the moment, so I'm just gonna fly land. We're gonna repair stock. And this, kids, is why you bring tanky ships. Yeah, it looks like one of the 2 power plants are still relatively critical.
Yeah, it was draining when I was as I was repairing it.
Yeah,
Where did you find it?
I didn't have the coolers turned back on,
Oh.
so it was taking heat damage probably as fast as you were repairing it because I was using it. But I got the coolers turned back on. That's one of the things is like as a pilot trying to get us out of tense situations, every system's completely powered off when you restore power and have to manually reassign power. That's one of the things where it's helpful to have 2 engineers. So somebody on the terminal managing power so I don't have to try to manage power and fly, and then somebody actually doing the repairs.
This really feels like it's it incentivizes you to take a smaller ship rather than a larger ship in a lot of cases if you are like a crew of like 1 or 2.
Or at least a
100%.
ship that has a fucking decent design. Because, like, I'm still, like, where did you find X? Where does Y? Just to know.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the better designed ships. It's very, a lot of the components are near each other, so it's not like you're going on random goose chases trying to find components.
I mean, you say that, but
Not as much as other ships. Like a lot
Oh
of ships,
god,
it is
I can't imagine
just
what it'd be like to be on the Idris.
yeah.
Is
You
Sand out
need
yet?
an engineer crew. I have not seen or heard anything about Sand, and as with you, I kind of just pretended the game doesn't exist.
Maybe Jump
'Cause might as well
Space.
not with their development. Do we want to play Jump Space?
I don't
Been
know.
doing some cool updates. It's very
Is it
much more
out?
arcadey and simple. Yeah, Jump Space has been out for a while. They've been doing some pretty cool updates.
Do I have that game? No. I have to use the
They
bathroom.
changed-
I will be right back.
I wonder if it runs good.
The performances or crashing and playing it, but I do have a really good PC. All right, let's see what the repair cost is.
Probably
Not too
expensive.
bad, only 37K. $37K for a ship on the brink of destruction. I think that's plenty fun.
Was it on the brink of destruction?
Our hull was destroyed. Our shields had been down. If the only thing that could have gone worse is our power generator could have gone critical. If it had gone like genuine critical, the ship would have started exploding,
Okay.
and we
I'm
couldn't
back.
have repaired it. So like 30
Welcome
more
back.
seconds, the ship was about to blow up.
Thank you. Have we landed and repaired?
Yep, it only cost me 37K.
Okay. You said you had repair juice on board,
Yes,
right?
every ship spawns with repair juice on board. Every ship does in the inventories of the crew quarters.
Inventories of the crew quarters. Okay, now I just need
The
to
hell
find where the
is-
crew quarters are.
That should be on the main deck.
You forget that you are talking to an inept idiot who can't find his way out of a paper bag.
You're on the bridge. Come
Come
back. No, you're on the bridge. Get back over here.
The elevator.
Okay, dang it, let me hit the elevator button.
Docking. Torpedo loading.
So, main deck. We're going to go down to main deck instead of upper deck.
I swear I was wandering around main deck and I didn't see diddly.
Mess hall and habitation is right here.
Sure, now the fucking minimap shows crew quarters.
And if you go into...
Because it has to
any
make a liar out of me.
Yeah, so you got a mess hall and a crew quarters.
Gee,
So
thanks
yeah,
for showing me around, guys. I really appreciate it. Now I know where everything is. Super. Where are we going next?
You're welcome, Harris.
we're getting off at this location. But yeah, this is technically able to crew 7 people. You
Can you
only
guys just-
need 4 people to
I would
manage it.
fucking kill 7 people. If I... Oh. I would turn
You
the
not
full
just-
auto on, and just anybody who I bumped into in the hallway, I'd gun their asses down. The fuck out of my way.
Can I not just like repair, like, or not repair, but like reload the repair tool?
Press J. There's no real
It's gotta
good
be a
reloads.
fucking J menu.
Yeah, it works the most accurately. Yeah, if we want to, and we're willing to at least play a minimum amount of time, if we're not refunding the game in the first 2 hours, I'd be willing to cover jump space for the two of you.
It depends on how much it is, because I do need to save a bit of my
$20.
money.
Oh, that's what
Buying
I'm
the
covering.
server this month is eaten into my personal savings.
That's not a
I'm
problem.
not gonna
Literally
make
just
that commitment. I just got done explaining how video games are ass and not fun and miserable, and I'm suffering.
Yeah.
Right, which is fair. That's why it's like, I'll let you guys decide if you want to. Like, if we don't like it in the first 2 hours, it's an easy refund. But
Yeah, I wouldn't
you'd
want to
at
risk that.
least. That's fair. Like, and I was comfortable with it because it's a $20 game. It's not like I'm fucking shilling out $100. Set your respawn here.
I finally figured out how to get off the ship.
Same. Where? There's no
Does as
way.
well.
I mean, it really is running away.
What's going on?
The frames are just fucking awful.
Oh shit.
Everything's set to low.
It must be Microsoft ninjas coming in and just wrecking your computer for going back to 10.
Upscaling. Don't upscale. Stop upscaling. Stop all of that stupid bullshit.
Imprint is now here, and I am ready to go.
Oh, did you run past me? So I didn't notice that. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna set my imprint, and then I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. I've got a map for this location. This is one of the ones that we need a red key card at.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Turning all of the settings to low has made everything significantly worse.
What was that? You got cut off. Are we punching out Eris?
No, I knew this was gonna be a bad time. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a bad time.
So when my server gets here, I have a suggestion for a game. Terraria. How do you all feel about that?
2D Minecraft.
As long as it's modded.
I would
doesn't have
always
to be
play
crazy.
vanilla Terraria. Just because every time I
Yeah.
go back to it, there's a shitload of updates.
I mean, they haven't been doing many updates the last 2 years, really.
Yeah. But I haven't played in
but-
like the last couple of years. I love that game.
I enjoy it. I've never gotten super far because most of the time the groups fall off, or I just come across a boss that's just annoyingly tedious in my
Okay.
solo play, and I just ignore it. But I've enjoyed what I have played. I've beaten the Wall of Flesh. I've done a lot of those secondary bosses. I would prefer to play with mods.
Okay.
Doesn't
Just
have to be
wanted to
crazy.
put out some feelers because I'm trying to get some ideas for what kind of game servers I could run.
I
I'm
just
trying
I
to get
just
some
mean,
ideas.
want to go into a dungeon and stay there until my soul is cinders. That's it.
Let's see, what else do I have on my list?
Okay, the game crashed.
That's not. Ooh. Is there something like running in the background?
No, I've closed
It's
everything.
just eating up system resources? I mean, I would assume that your drivers are all up to date and everything, so you're getting the most out of your hardware.
Can I be heard now?
You can be heard.
In task. No, nothing in the background was running. I had just turned all of the settings to as low as possible. Hey, do you guys have Neo 2 installed?
I do, actually.
He's AFK. Okay, he does have it installed. Great. Great. Great.
Yeah, I've got ideas for single player content to make and single player games to play. But I got like nothing when it comes to multiplayer right now.
I am giving up on multiplayer games. Like live service type of multiplayer games. If it's got co-op, fine. But it needs to have an ending or I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's one of the reasons why I suggested Terraria because it's not people compare it to Minecraft, but Terraria is a lot more of a focused, like progressive system. There's a very clear line of progression and end credits and final boss and series of bosses that you progress through.
I've heard
Something
people
like
talk
Tears.
about the bosses, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about like beating the game outside of certain YouTubers who are like, "Oh, if you do this, you can get rid of the blight, and then the Dryad will have this line of dialogue, something."
Yeah. No, there
But
actually is a final boss. It's the Moon Lord. You kill the Moon Lord and you see the credits in the game, and then you can come back and after the credits are done, you can just keep playing. You can even farm the Moon Lord for like fancier equipment and shit. For what reason, I don't know, but some people like to be able to show off the highest end equipment and bring their nth level character over to some noob's world and show off, I guess. I don't know. I got nothing. I've never liked the idea of having like the best equipment hidden behind like the final content in the game. Because at that point,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the fucking point? What am I gonna
You
do
don't
with
even get a
this?
chance to use it.
Exactly. Or the other thing that pisses me off, this is so true with Nintendo games, where you get by the time you like the final reward for 100% completion is something that would have been more useful during the grind to 100% completion. Case in point, Mario 64. You 100% that game, and what do you get? You talk to Yoshi, and he gives you 99 lives. That's it. Like, what's the fucking point? But Nintendo is really bad for 100% completion rewards.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of a single game that they, like, series that they have that is like, oh yeah, it's a really good reward. Like, maybe Pokemon, because you get the shiny charm.
I've never caught a shiny in any Pokemon game.
Only in the recent games, I mean, that's only because it's a lot easier to just grind through encounters in modern games. But in the old Pokemon games, the only shiny I've ever seen is the red Gyarados.
I've been given shiny Pokemon by friends, but I've never actually caught my own. I've never just seen one in the wild.
I've never caught. The only time I ever saw one in an older Pokemon game was when I was like, I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke, and the first thing I came across was a shiny Caterpie, and I'm like, fuck off. And it was on an emulator, so I don't count it. Graphics side. Borderless.
Cheers.
I assume we're starting new characters for this.
Yeah.
Do you get multiple character slots in this game? I forget.
You do. You have save files. And I think Demented skipped the tutorial, which is going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing the tutorial. It has been a good while since I last played this game.
I think all of the games that I want to play have this issue of like the companies won't make that game and add multiplayer.
Yeah.
So like the gameplay loops I enjoy are locked exclusively to single player games, which is like frustrating.
I wonder if there's a multiplayer mod for the recomp of Mario 64.
For the what?
The recompiled version of Mario 64. I wonder if there's a multiplayer mod for it, like the Zelda.
There
version
is.
that I
I've seen
recall.
people play.
Okay. Do you know if it's any good?
It's functional. It's got a couple of weird desync issues, of course, but
Yeah. Just open up like a pre-made that I made already. Shit.
damn. Only one dex weapon?
I usually try in any game where there is a create a character system, I usually try to make a character before I start playing with friends because I usually take a long ass time to sit and make a character. Oh, thank God, I can. I did save my first character's appearance, so we don't have to go through all that. I spent
Nice.
an hour making a character in fucking what is it? Oh, I just got a sequel. It's Anime Dark Souls. Code Vein.
Code Vein, yeah. I liked Code Vein, but once you beat it, there's no reason to play through that game again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, me and a
And then
buddy were supposed to go through that game together. I spent an hour making a character, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll make one too," and then we'll play together. And then he never turned the game on.
Yeah, I also was supposed to go through the game with a friend, and we played for like one session. And then, I don't know. He started playing God Eater 3, and then I ended up just crushing Code Vein by myself. All of its DLCs.
Okay, I want to make sure I do the tutorial. You don't want to peer into the water, right? That's what skips the tutorial.
That
I didn't intentionally skip it. It was an accident.
I think peer in the water is just redo. Do you want to redo your character?
why can I not hear?
Do I want to go the route that I did before? Do I want to use something else this time?
Remember
Yeah,
that you're
the
not locked
Switchblade
in.
was so good. I love using the Switchglaive. Go hatchets this time because I remember those were fun. Yeah, let's go hatchets.
So should I be playing this on controller?
I will be.
Yes.
Trying to think of what other weapon I want to use. Let's see. Hatchets are skill. I'm doing this like I fucking remember anything. I should just pick whatever weapon I think looks cool.
I mean, you're not locked in, so like you're gonna find a million of every
Exactly.
weapon type anyway.
Exactly. All right, let's go with little axes and then the big one.
Okay. or gamma for just double close range, all in, all the time.
Sure, let's go with more strength. Actually, no. I remember I liked the bird. Yeah, let's go bird. Bird up.
Bird up.
Okay, what settings do I have to do to change my controls? Because it's still giving me keyboard controls on my screen.
So you'll hit your back button, go over into your keyboard and mouse settings. And at the bottom, it'll say control icons. And you'll just change that from keyboard to controller.
Thank you. So just pressing my movement to sprint.
Yeah. Shit.
Seems to use something, but it didn't tell me what that's bound for.
I'm just going through the controls still.
Yep, take your time. I didn't do the tutorial with the weapon that I actually wanted to use, so I actually just trying to learn the moves. I'm not confident that I can beat that thing. And then if you have any questions about the controls, just let me know, because I played this recently.
Man, some of these mechanics I don't even fucking remember at all.
You're kind of not really supposed to. But what were you saying, Demented?
I was like, I don't really understand what a guard burst counter is. Seems like I still take damage, but it seems to do a lot of like posture damage.
Guard counter.
Burst counter.
Oh, the trigger and the thing?
Yeah.
So, enemies will have moves. They'll flash red when they do them. And you can't really block them or you shouldn't block them. And that's what you would use that counter for. See if I can show you. You have my stream up?
I'm practicing some fighting at the moment. I just missed his red move. Suspect to your stream.
You just missed he did one. See if I can get him to do it again. So that red attack that he did that killed me, that's what you're supposed to use the counter on.
Yeah, I just thought you successfully do it. That's how much of a delay I'm behind. Alright,
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
gone out in the world and done any of the actual gameplay yet.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Timing on that is a little on the weird side. Just let me know when you're both done with the tutorial and you're looking at the main map screen.
I'm looking at the main map.
You are?
Well, I'm in the state about leaving the dojo now and doing that, yeah. Because I was just in the dojo practicing fighting. Right, yep, I'm on the main screen. All I've got is
I'm
the
almost
village of
done the
Crystal.
tutorial. Like going through everything. I'm in the like halfway through the yokai tutorial now.
So, Demented, you'll just go to the starting point and select Torii Gate.
Okay. Expeditions?
Yes. And then there should be an option to join. I have both slots set to private, so you'll join a friend and you should get into my lobby. Alternatively,
Okay, leave this place. Alright, so it's just main mission then? The Village of Cursed Blossoms?
no, no, no. You want to hit your starting point and then go to the Torii Gate.
Okay. And expeditions, I'm guessing?
Yes. And then there should be an option to join a session.
Go to custom, search with friends, and join off of that.
Friends. Search. I mean, can't use an awful. Let me go online, dingus. Why is it not going online?
Hit your back button and go into the settings. There might be a setting to go to the online mode. Alternatively, let me see if I can invite you. Through Steam.
have the like press right stick to connect, but every time I do that, it just says connecting, and then it just doesn't. I'm online on Steam. I'm not in offline mode, yeah. Let me try just restarting the game. When in doubt. Whoa! Everything fell. We're all fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Oh, I should change. Can I do that even? I can't because I closed my browser.
Oh,
I
yeah, you
love
probably want to change game.
I love how everyone was like, "Oh, Opera GX. It's like Google Chrome except it has performance." And you can control how much RAM and CPU usage, and then it uses all of the RAM and CPU anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. If you don't give it enough, it just won't display or actually work.
And at the end of the
Well,
day, you take off the mask on it, and it's still just Chrome.
right. But no, I do have the limiter thing on it, but it still uses up a ton of RAM and CPU still. Like it doesn't do anything.
For me, when I set the limiter, and I set it as a hard limiter, not like a goal limiter, I think there's a setting to differentiate that. When I set the limiter on it, it will literally, my streams will just stop working. Like that I keep up on the side of my screen because it's still trying to keep RAM for the background tabs that I'm not using.
I mean, most browsers these days are just some flavor of Chrome, so I just use Chrome. Now I'm stuck on connecting. Let me try again. If it isn't
Did you
one
get
thing, it's
the
another.
Steam invite that I sent?
Yeah, but the game keeps saying I'm offline, is the issue, right? Is there a friends list setting or something?
Yeah, in this settings,
Online settings.
yeah,
Matchmaking with Epic Game Store version players. Do I want that inheritable
not
or
inheritable.
off? Not inheritable. Gotcha. That's probably what was doing it then.
I didn't know that this game
Limit.
was on Epic Game Store.
Neither did I.
See, what other settings?
Okay. This. Oh, did it just put me in the tutorial again? It didn't do this last time. I swear to God.
You
Video
should be able to
games.
just.
Alright. I must have accidentally hit new game. Try again. This time just without stupid buttons and stupid fingers pressing stupid buttons. I'm having a time. Custom match search. Friends. Search for a friend. Found friend. Entering room. You have
Right.
entered the room. Character spawn.
Your ass enters 5 seconds later.
Holy shit.
Right. Because we're just starting, there's nothing to really prepare. You hit preparation is complete.
I've never done any of the multiplayer for this.
It's different. Like it's a
You know, we have an
full-on
assist gate.
mode. So basically, we'll be able to pick each other up, but if we die too many times and that blue gauge empties out, we have to start the level over.
Yep.
The ability training has been unlocked. Wow.
Bunch of rocks.
Wasn't even a rock lobster.
Dang. What stance are you in?
Low stance.
Yeah, I always did medium or high stance. I didn't know that it was that quick with it. Okay, now we can skip this guy, but we really should beat him.
I believe in us.
Yeah, that red attack there, that's what you want your yokai burst for.
I'm down. That double slam.
fell.
God, I couldn't dodge out of it.
Thank you. I'm still getting used to controls again.
Remember, watch your stamina. Like the Saridama.
What's the control to do the, like, yokai block thing?
It is your trigger and the B button.
Okay. Fuck, I'm using, like, Dark Souls button presses, and it's not working out for me. How do you use items?
Your D-pad.
Okay, there we go. It just wasn't going
So your
off.
elixir should be up on D-pad by default. Okay. So with blocking, you deflect 100% damage. So even if you don't have like a lot of stamina, you can block any attack.
Oh. I guess we
So
have,
if you're
like...
about to get hit by something, you just block.
I guess we want to hit yes. Alright, so now I've got an introduction here to the online systems in place. I forget, is there any kind of support magic in this game?
There is.
Maybe I'll switch my build over to a magic build then.
Let's try that again.
Assist gauge is already half empty.
Oh yeah, it's gonna do that because it's part of like the difficulty. We'll have less assist gauge every time we fail the mission. Good stuff, good stuff.
Wow.
Back.
Shit.
Ooh, that was close. Our DPS is just not there right now.
Well, this guy is pretty tough early on.
Yeah. Alright, here's what I'll do. Break
And we're
off
still-
and disengage from him.
I fell.
Open the shortcut.
Didn't get to this. I didn't think.
Okay, what we'll do this time, it's possible to continue this game. Will be decreased by half. Yes. We'll skip him this time.
I mean, it was just at the start. It feels like it would have been just better to exit the expedition and just start a new one and skip them, because instead of getting half rewards.
It's just the glory that we get half of. We can fill the gauge by fighting other stuff.
I don't know what glory is, so.
It's like it's a cooperative currency, you could say. And there are a bunch of different ways that you can get it. Okay. So this time we're just gonna go right.
Oh, but he's right there, and I just feel like I have to bash my face against that wall of the man.
This is Neo 2, yes. Dama here. So that gate that was blocked was just blocked from the other side. We've opened it. Your Dark Souls shortcut. Here. Like the Kusarigama, so.
It's one of those disgusting little men.
Careful. Uh-oh. Don't let them grab you.
Oh yeah, they can do some good damage.
So these demons here, they'll jump on you, bite you, and then they'll get a power up off of your essence.
Now, if I recall correctly, there's an asshole around here.
Sure is.
Oh, hey.
There he is. Mr. Monkey. Oh. Yeah. The reason that
Oh,
it's
yeah, I'm
taking so long
hard
to kill
pivoting.
stuff is we just don't have better gear yet.
I'm also gonna hard pivot my fucking build.
There we go. So you take a
Oh, there's a big
core,
Grossman.
and if you purify it at a shrine, you get to use that demon's abilities.
Oh, there's a little Grossman. All right.
Tonfa. I got a pointy hat.
Nice. It's slowly starting to come back to me.
I'm gonna fight this one. Oh, this was the wrong one to fight. This guy's got hands.
We got more hands.
So all of these red things here are like dead players. We can fight them and get extra items and consumables. Like that guy had sacred water and Ochako cups. But they are players, and they fight like they want to kill you. So you gotta be careful when you summon them.
Although there's like 3 of us, so we can probably just gang rape them. Somehow I don't think we're going to Valhalla for this kind of behavior.
Well, you say that, but eventually we'll start summoning people who won't let that happen.
True.
Let's see.
Do we want to keep fighting some dudes, or do we want to progress a little more?
Let's keep progressing. I hear something behind me.
Okay, I'm out of healing items. I'm just gonna... hang back and take pot shots.
Dang, got me. Thank you.
Should we not just like rest at a shrine and get our shit back? Or do we want to progress to the next one?
I guess I'm out of healing items and you are too.
My defense went up from 12 to 32. That's a huge
Yep.
buff.
Ranged weapons. None. I guess we'll just keep progressing a little bit because we should be near a shrine.
Okay.
We are, in fact, near a shrine.
I'm straight up in dude country.
Perfect. I was hoping that one of them would drop an arrow, or a bow, I mean.
Now I have the power of monkey.
Oh, right. Spirits.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I hit boons. Because it had an exclamation mark on it. I'm like, what is this? And then all of a sudden DLC, and then got dumped onto my person here.
How do I raise stats? Oh, here we go.
At the shrine, you'll just hit level up.
They're on-
And then if you have enough points, you can level up your, whatchamacallit.
Okay, the DLC just dumped a bunch of starting items on me. Nothing like ridiculously strong or anything.
No. And then, of course, you have to be at a shrine in order to level up.
I didn't get any ranged weapons.
Me neither.
So,
What's that?
do I go to the do I use the bazaar? Like, what's the offering stuff?
The bazaar is for like, how do I describe what the bazaar is? In order to use the bazaar, you have to guide enough Kodama, the little green people, back to a shrine. And then you can trade Ochako cups for consumables like ammunition and like throwable stuff. Nothing particularly good.
Oh, and depending on which ones you get, you can get how many you guide back. You can get different Kodama blessings.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I only have the healer blessing available at the moment because I guided back a little green guy earlier.
Yeah. I know where one other Kodama is up ahead of us.
Oh dear, I just accidentally triggered the DLC stuff.
Okay, next I need to
I've
do
got a
this.
bunch of like low tier demon horde items.
Yeah, that's what it gave me too.
It's nothing special. It's just if you like the look of it, you can use it as cosmetic later, but it's not gonna make you like overpowered or anything.
Yeah, it's just filling up my inventory. It doesn't seem like I can make offerings with them either.
If your inventory is basically limitless, if you pick up something that won't fit in your inventory, it goes to your storage. So you don't have to really worry about that. Witchclave.
Yeah, this was like my favorite weapon when I played.
Alright, we're ready to move on, Des.
Alright, I'll just refill my health.
Yes, I've got both the synergy stats.
Oh, do we all have to pray in order to get like the health refill?
You only get the health refill the first time you use it.
Oh, well that sucks.
Yeah, but enemies don't respawn.
Eyes up.
Ow.
Hold you. Remember to key pulse to get your stamina back faster.
I don't know what key pulse is. You reference it a lot,
right,
but don't say anything.
right bumper.
So when your stamina has a little bit of white, like it's recovering, and you hit your right bumper, you'll recover that stamina instantly. Very, very important.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Over in this corner is a Kodama.
I like how in this game the Kodama aren't actually like super hard to find. Like they aren't ridiculous. I managed to find them in every map I played.
Well, it helps that you go back to maps for like
Yeah.
different missions.
Oh, hello.
Shit. Chest in here.
Oh, I got a purple sword.
Nice. I got a bow.
That's gonna come in handy.
Luck bonus, Amrita gauge, and treasure seeker. Amrita earn.
Right now, I gotta figure out how to use the bow again.
Left trigger, and then you aim and then fire with the right.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I have a Kodama sensor item. That's awesome.
There. I'll teach that asshole.
What does Sacred Water do again? Travel Amulet. Oh, for getting rid of status elements, right. Oh, it's a shame you didn't fall into the water. It died instantly.
She was so close to it.
Wait.
Into the drink.
You just make sure that you don't fall into the drink. Forgot how to do the assassination. Uh-oh. I have made a mistake. I need help.
Coming. I did not help.
Ooh.
So how do we fill our glory juice or whatever it is?
We're supposed to fill up by taking out, like, mid-bosses?
Okay.
I don't think... Is there a reason to come up here? We're near a shortcut that'll take us back to the shrine. So, we just keep pushing on. Still no ranged weapons. Something's coming towards me.
No. Some kind of critter, yokai.
And then we just triggered the big yokai.
Oh, here
Oh,
comes
great.
here comes the
Triggered
lads.
the room full of small yokai.
Oh, he grabbed me.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Next time when we get below when we get the gauge to half before we even start the expedition, can we just restart it?
It's probably for the best.
Fine.
Like I'm fine just going again here. We've made progress, but yeah, just
Watch out for rooftop guy.
Just be careful that you don't get caught up in all of the equipment because you are going to be picking that up non-stop. It's Borderlands level of gear and equipment all the time.
I was thinking more like Diablo, but that's an apt
No,
comparison.
more. Damn it. Sniped by the archer.
Oh, and this is the way back to old Horsehead Fuckface. Now that shortcut is open.
Damn it! Des, where are you? Oh, thank
Killing
you.
archers.
Now that I'm completely out of elixirs. I
found another longbow.
can't really give equipment.
I was about to ask if you could.
But as you can see, just because the game has co-op doesn't make it any easier. Oh, finally a longbow.
Running out of arrows. Oh, and there's a big man down there.
Oh yeah, the helmet on. Headshots do damage. Extra damage. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna not go into that shack this time.
Oh, there was another guy. He was right there in the grassy knoll.
Ah, damn it.
Can I drop elixirs for you or something?
What?
Can I drop elixirs or something for you?
No.
I got.
The
A
shortcut
purple
back to
bow.
the shrine is over here. So
Oh
now
yeah,
that
there's
this is
a
open,
Kodama over here in the corner of this building.
we won't have to do that again if we die.
Did you get this one, Eris? He's right where I'm standing.
Okay, let's go.
Des ran into
One's
the
over
room.
here.
There's a treasure box.
That's a Des problem.
It certainly is.
The key recovery speed.
Ah, shit, he grabbed me.
Yeah. It might have been a Dez problem, but Dez made it our problem.
There's a Kodama over here.
Okay.
Alright, finally a longbow.
Yay!
I want a hand cannon, but that will be a while still.
You know what I've never seen a comparison video for? I've never seen somebody comparing English longbows and like Japanese style longbows.
There's a YouTuber who all he does is talk about different bows.
But everybody's always so keen to compare like a long sword to a katana and things like that. And I'm like, those are very different.
Mainstream
Built
multimedia that's too
things.
stupid to know the difference between the bows. Bow is bow. So which way was back to the shrine that we needed to go? Oh, here it is.
Another longbow.
I'm not just an asshole at the end of this tunnel.
No, it's not. Oh, okay, there's different types.
Ah, damn it.
I got the sniper.
Okay.
It's my last arrow though.
Oh, there's a Kodama right here.
How very convenient.
And a spirit cat.
Pet the kitty.
And then this cat will help us for a little bit.
Oh, finally some arrows. I'm up to a whopping 4 now.
Ugh. A miasma. So our stamina is going to recover slowly until we deal with the demon that's causing this. We also can't activate that shrine. Careful.
Oh, hello. I'm dead. Because of course my cat picked this opportunity to jump up onto me.
Well, now we know where to go. We have the shortcut open.
And I mean, the upside is at least I got my elixirs refilled.
Sniper's down.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hey.
You
my
too
character
good
didn't
back
block.
there?
Oh,
What happened?
Yeah, I have a big axe. Took out Dez in like 2 hits, and then my character didn't block, so I just died right after.
Four arrows still. Okay.
I'm still trying to get used to the like stamina recovery system. Because it's very different from a lot of other games.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder what the how they change the enemy health system for co-op. Like, is it plus 15% health and stats, or is it like a I wonder what the buff for enemies is.
There is a
I'm down
health
with it.
buff, but it doesn't feel very drastic outside from like the single player.
Yeah.
I'm out here, you. Perfect. There's still some small ones around. Alright, the miasma should clear when we get rid of that big guy. Well, we fought him out of the range of the... That works too.
Oh, there's a thing down here. All
Let's
good.
go back around.
Yeah, I heard kill the guy, so I went big for him.
Oh, there's another big guy.
There was a second one in the grassy knoll.
I'm like, why didn't the miasma clear? That would be why.
Well, you've had first big guy, but have you had second big guy?
It's unfortunate that I'm out of my form shapeshift.
I forgot, what was the command to do that?
YB?
Y and B. You both should be at full
Right.
form, full charge.
I'm just gonna fucking unga bunga this boy. Oh, monkey crab!
And then I guess I'll save mine for the boss. Which is next?
Monkey. I believe I got a better switchblade. I did.
A lot more damage, heck yeah.
Cool.
Oh, hey, our recovery juice is full.
Yep.
Or
And
at
now
least
we
close
have
to
access
it.
to the bazaar. Get some. Oh, it's divine rice that we trade to them. Cool. Really?
That guy's spawn camping.
I didn't think that he would aggro just from me opening the door. Okay. Boss battle. Alright, which one of y'all skipped the cutscene?
Definitely wasn't me.
I might have accidentally, but I was not pressing anything to skip. I tried to like alt tab to respond to a message. I don't see why that would have skipped it, but that probably did it.
Alright, here we go. No, that was close. Finisher.
Get dunked on.
I think I hit every single one of the yokai parries.
I believe you did too. I know all of them got hit. I might have done one, maybe. At most.
I'm surprised this cutscene isn't broken.
Oh yeah, I wanted to
The mods
ask, are you
didn't
running
work for me,
mods?
so-
Yes,
Okay. I thought so.
you must have saw that little accident I had earlier.
Oh, the other thing too is I wanted to get a closer look at my characters on your screen because I think something is broken.
My resolution's broken on the game now.
Okay, before you talk to him, make sure you pick everything up. 'Cause there's a soul core here. And that's mission 1. Yep, there's definitely the body mod doesn't compensate for skin color, so it looks odd.
Okay, that's what I thought was happening,
Yeah.
but I had to confirm it.
Talk to Hideyoshi when you're done.
Yeah, I'm just in graphical hell at the moment because my screen is in 1080, but with 36, like it's got the wrong graphics set up for some reason. So everything's
Oh.
squished.
When you alt tabbed, it did that thing.
Suppose so.
I will be
It's
right
not done
back.
that any of the other times.
Oh, good. The cutscene's still going. I think I'm gonna have to go after this cutscene, though. I'm getting kind of
Okay.
hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten today either, and I think the others still want to play Stick Fight.
Yeah, quite literally, hadn't even gotten out of bed yet when the call happened.
Oh. I think it's in mission 2 or 3 where you unlock the blacksmith and you can, like, change the appearance of your equipment.
I forget, when do you get magic? Like the ability to cast like the magic?
You have to use a magic
'Cause I remember-
weapon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember
Switchglaive.
when you get access to like using the talismans and stuff.
So for that, you might already have a point since you've been using the Switchglaive. You'll hit your back button and then go into Learn Skills.
I just remember not getting it until way later than I should have. And then when I finally figured out how to do it, I was like, oh, I'm a fucking dumbass.
So yeah, if you go over to Learn Skills, you'll see like you have Samurai shifting, and then down below is the Yokai Omnio magic. using a weapon that is of the magic stat will get you a skill point for that particular skill
Okay,
tree.
and I probably got some skill points that I can use then.
I was hoping
guess
that I
we-
would like the Kasari Gama.
I guess we abandon expedition then if we're gonna stop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should play this again soon.
Yeah.
This was
I
actually pretty fun. I had a good time with this. Even if it was a little frustrating at the beginning as I had to relearn all the controls and systems in place.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's really fun to just open up and do a side mission or one of the daily nightmare
for sure.
missions.
As I said, I got like my character to like 200 something.
Damn.
I think they were like 215 or something like that. I had an amazing time with this game when I first played it.
It's a fun one. Put that in, close that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. I will be back in probably an hour to play Stick Fight with Momo, Fish, or with Nee and Fish, and I don't know if they found a fourth or not.
Thanks for inviting me out.
Yeah, sorry, plan A and B did not work.
Yeah, we got it. We had a plan in the end anyway, so
Wait, wasn't this Plan B?
No. Star Citizen was
this was
plan
plan
B.
C.
What was Plan A?
Plan A was
Plan
to
A was-
stream Resident Evil on Pomp, but it was down.
Ah, okay.
I feel a lot more like my mind is more clear. I've been working too much.
Yeah, be sure to take breaks regularly.
I'm trying to make sure I do. It's just I need something to break it up between just this and then like watching a video in bed or something or petting my
Yeah.
cat. You know?
Eventually, I'll get that coffee video out, but today is not the day for that.
Yeah.
All right, well, I will catch you guys in a little bit.
Yep.
Take
See
care.
you later.